I'm test recording right now, so I can adjust this light. Welcome back to another episode of Andrew Tsundoku. I'm Abs, and this is Andrew's ass. We're going to be unboxing this box today, and his ass is going to begin that, so let's get out the, yeah, there you go. Wait, we need a knife. We're going to be unboxing some ass. I'm blind. I stared at that light so large, or so long, so large. So large, the ass. Don't stare darkly into that night, or whatever that poem was. This is a box. We're gonna open it. Everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode. Today, be calm.
That is a box cutter.
This is Abe's seen too much Breaking Bad.
Yes.
I'm going to let you unbox this one today. Because you have not unboxed. This is I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I don't trust myself to do that.
Are you kidding me?
I don't want to cut in. They're soft.
He doesn't even know the first thing about unboxing.
No, he's an experienced veteran.
Yeah, really. Well, actually, this box is kind of taped to shit.
And I know that in here are many copies of Dragon Ball AF, which is a legendary, and I say that not lightly at all, a legendary series.
Okay, so you can,
which doesn't officially exist. It's fan manga.
So it's a Dōjinshi. There are Dragon Ball fan manga, and there are two of reputable reputation that one reputable report. They're both called Dragon Ball AF. As funny as that is, and the AF, not April Fools, stands for
After Future?
Yes.
That's what I've been told.
It's After Future.
We're going to tell you some history on this, and not necessarily... I mean, if Andrew knows the actual history, that'd be cool too, but I'm going to tell you our history.
Ooh, they're packaged nice.
We grew up with... our first exposure to Dragon Ball was Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, dubbed into English. And...
Ooh, I see them.
It was, like most people, right? We didn't know what was coming out next, so you'd hear about Majin Buu and all that, and you get hyped, and you'd be like, "No, it's not." Because
well, first of all, you see the toys. We didn't have the internet growing up.
Yeah, but still, Dragon Ball as Dragon Ball Z.
Like we were poor, but like the internet didn't really exist at that time.
Well, both. But we had to go to a public library to use the internet. But the point is, Dragon Ball Z had finished airing in Japan, obviously, like forever before we even found out about it.
Yeah.
So there were people who knew what was going to happen before it happened.
And we would get toys before. Like, I remember seeing Super Saiyan Goku before I knew what Super Saiyan was and being like, what the hell is this?
And you get, like, a Majin Buu toy or whatever.
Before.
But the point is, rumors could circulate quickly, and they were usually right, because, I hear they're going to start fusing. What does that mean? Yeah. And then they start fusing and you see it?
Yeah.
So when someone says, when they show you a pixelated JPEG that they downloaded onto their floppy disk.
Yes.
You of Dragon Ball AF and say it's legit and it's coming to America at some point,
you get hyped.
Oh my goodness. And so for years, I didn't know what this was. For years, I thought it was real. Because once again, you hear the rumor, you repeat the rumor.
Here's the main point of the story. These two guys wrote some Dōjinshi, right? I'm holding one of them. These are out of print, and they have been out of print forever because they shouldn't even be in print because... Like,
my goodness, look at some of these. We'll have to put up like
we're going to show you. We'll show you actual scans, but
it looks official. Like the art.
The art looks amazing. So one of the guys, Dragon Ball AF. This is by Young Jijii, and the other guy he went by the pen name Toyble, who actually is Toyotaro, who's actually doing the Dragon Ball Super manga presently. So like, it's that good.
It's good.
Just pointing at it.
It might as well be.
So as in
it's unofficial, official.
This is
you know?
Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, and I love this. I know you hate Super Saiyan 4.
Turn that around, because this is the guy that people recognize. If you know Dragon Ball AF as like a reputation, you've seen that guy.
Yeah.
You know who that guy is.
Okay, so
or actually, you probably don't. Like,
Super Saiyan 4 transformation I thought was so cool, and you were a hater.
Yeah, I think it's stupid, but I'm super excited to read this. This is
Volume 2.
Yeah.
So this is Volume 2.
We got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right there. We got Pan actually looking cool.
Kicking ass. So here's what we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna read these, obviously, because we've been looking for these since we were like I was like 12?
Children.
Yeah.
Literally children.
Which means you were 8 or so.
Yeah, I'm 4 years younger than Andrew is, so. What is this? Like, they're so...
dope. Also, by the same author that does Dragon Ball AF, After the Future, there's another Dragon Ball series that he's also doing.
You know what
so these are
blows
like
my mind?
actual manga size. They're a little bit taller, and I think they're just print on demand.
And the print quality is much better. But what the weirdest thing about it is you can order them off Amazon, which is where Andrew got these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So these are print on demand through Amazon,
Which,
so you can just buy these up, whatever. I think they were like $14. Totally worth it.
I want to say very cool of Amazon and of the people who own the rights to Dragon Ball Z to not pull that. That's crazy to me that you can just... Holy crap, look at this!
I am stoked for these!
It looks legitimate.
Look at how cool that is! Oh my god.
The premise of Dragon Ball After, this takes place right after Dragon Ball Z.
Like the next day after Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, not like Super where there's a time skip. It's like right immediately. And I guess Goku, like, becomes evil again. Like the
his
brain damage
brainwashing
that he suffered as a kid that turned him good.
Yeah.
Like,
it like
reverses,
suddenly goes into reverse.
And he's evil, and he's... It looks so cool.
Dude, that's gotta be Majub right there.
Yeah, it looks like...
Holy crap.
Holy... Yeah, I don't even
I'm so
have words
excited.
But it is literally a dream come true. It's like a childhood dream.
Because you see
literal
images
legend.
of all of this.
I was like...
This is weird. Look what I noticed. So this is volume 11 now. This is volume 12.
But you've got to understand, like,
this is volume... Hold on.
Yeah.
13, right here. And this is another volume 13.
What?
Yeah. Like, he just...
Oh.
They shipped me 2 of the same.
I'll be taking this one.
But then we have 14. Did we have 4? Do we have a volume 4 anywhere? 2, 3, 4. So I have duplicates of volume 4 and volume 13.
Yay!
That's weird. Anyway.
Those are the loaner copies. But I just want to let's just fill them in on our emotional journey with this. Because I went from
We've been waiting for it for decades.
I went from being...
Like 2 decades.
I went from being not a believer to being a questioner, to being a believer, to being a disbeliever again, to being a believer again, to being a disbeliever for...
And now you're
a long stretch of time, and now
you're holding it.
I'm holding it. Now it's here. It's material. I'm flipping through it. It's not like a digital copy. It's definitely not a rumor.
So I know nothing of Dragon Ball AF, but I do know.
Look at Oob grown up. Look at Pan grown up. She's got hair like
Let's actually flip through. I don't want to spoil anything.
We're not going to spoil anything. We're just going to give you some impressions. We can cut through this.
Jesus, it's great saying ape.
Well, just right away, what's your impression on the art?
Well, okay, so the art is perfect. The art's like absolutely perfect in everything, from the characters to the backgrounds to all of that, right? The problem,
and that is not easy to fake because Akira Toriyama has
a really definitive
distinct style.
The problem with the scans, if I'm going to be critical, are that they are scans. Like they're not high resolution copies, so
you can tell there's a border where it cuts off and there's the white page
there's
behind
pixelation, and it's like it's self-publishing. They don't have a spine. Like there's no artwork on a spine at all.
In a way, that kind of gives it character, though. You know?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, I prefer a nice one, but
and uniformity, like that's going to be on my shelf. That's going to be kind of ugly. The other thing is because these are self-published, and because they were such a limited run, and because the people who have them want to keep them, they're exceptionally expensive. So I found these off of eBay. I don't want to disclose how much I got them for because you'll think that I'm crazy. But it was a good price, and it was a way better price than what they were initially asking for. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
You don't got to defend your lifestyle. This is what they subscribe to Andrew Tsundoku for.
They subscribe for the deals. I'm in a killer deal on these books.
Yeah.
I'm excited to put them on the shelf.
And
how much smaller are they than an actual? Grab out an actual Dragon Ball. Grab it like down at the bottom. Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, he moved everything around recently.
Yeah, I have a lot more room.
Okay, here's Dragon Ball.
So they're
I want to say bigger, but at the same time it's not bigger because, like I said, it's got crazy margins on the inside, so it's the exact same size. Exact same size. Obviously, much wider pages here. But
like, I do.
Spine for spine. Let's see that. So like this.
Oh yeah, they're tiny, but
so that's still they're thinner. They're a bit taller. This is the Dragon Ball after. So even taller. God, that's ugly as sin. That's gonna be annoying as crap.
It's
or at the end. Whatever.
It's gonna be beautiful because you'll know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Like stack them all up next to each other.
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Future Trunks.
And Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and all that. Look at this. This is fat. Like this is this is like at least 5 regular manga. You know.
So you
that's a lot.
You are an artist.
Why, thank you.
Yes. What would you say if someone took your work, if you were as prominent as Toriyama and someone took your work and started making their own fan?
So long as it was, I would freaking love it. I would love to read that.
Really?
Oh yeah. The only scenario where I would not be happy, and I would not let them know that I was not happy about this, but if it somehow became more popular than the official work,
yeah,
I'd be pissed at that, but I'd be
here's something else.
Privately, I'd be too embarrassed to admit
This is some interesting stuff. A lot of the concepts in Dragon Ball AF, in both Young Jijii's and Toible's version of Dragon Ball AF, have been incorporated into Super.
Elements, yeah.
Elements like the Super Saiyan God transformation was I don't think it was called Super Saiyan God, but it was they had it was like 7 Saiyans had to join hands.
He's read these, I haven't.
Oh so god, they're so cool.
I can't follow you on that, but
this one I haven't read.
Hearing that is
I haven't read this one. I've read Toible's.
But that's probably what happens though. Like you were saying, well, what if someone made something of your thing or whatever?
Yeah.
I bet Akira Toriyama probably, if he has seen this, which I expect he has, I expect he's read all of them and was like, oh, I never thought of that, you know?
Especially because they first came out in Japan. It's amazing that we have English editions of these things.
Oh yeah,
like that's a bloody miracle. Really, that's so cool. I'm happy. I'm stoked.
I'm extremely happy.
Let's get reading them.
Do you think that was like back in the days when they used to like acid wash bootleg VHS tapes of Dragon Ball that they've recorded, like to get an English translation of this? Do you think this is a bootleg of a bootleg?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Put the clip of JonTron doing the double hacking right there. I'm extremely excited. I'm actually more excited. Like, I'm excited to read this to know what all the hubbub is about, because there's clearly a lot of original content here.
Oh yeah, you look on the back, just like I'll just pull one out.
Who's this character? Who's this character?
Yeah, this dude. Like, what the heck?
What is he? Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't know.
Kai.
There's like a billion unique original things with this, so I'm extremely excited to read this for the unique stuff. But I have a completely different kind of excited to read Dragon Ball After, because this feels real. Like, it doesn't look real, obviously. It's like a weird shape or whatever.
It seems like it could happen.
But
I would love to see what would happen if
seems,
Goku actually went back to normal.
Yeah, because
the only guy that can fight him is Vegeta.
It seems to me like we've got this.
Yes.
We've got this.
Yeah.
Objectively speaking, audience, those Dragon Ball fans among you.
Oh dear.
If you were to flip through both of these, which do you think would be more representative of the overall tone and feel and even art style of Dragon Ball Z? This one would probably feel more... I love Super so far. Well, I shouldn't say. There's
parts of Super that are not as good.
That have sucked ass. But
yeah.
Overall, I appreciate... I always love more Dragon Ball.
And
I'm
the reason
not being a hater.
Here...
All I'm saying is this right here has got me excited as I was for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z back when it was airing on Toonami
with commercials. Here's the thing.
The only thing that has surpassed this hype is the Broly movie.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be off the freaking chain.
Oh my goodness.
January, my dude.
New Broly movie.
So
reboot.
We would not be sitting here if it were not for Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, we wouldn't.
Like, Dragon Ball spawned all of this.
Yeah, just Toonami in general, but especially Dragon Ball.
Specifically Dragon Ball.
I was a 4-year-old watching. For real. He was 8.
Yeah.
I was 4.
Yeah, it was good.
When we first saw our first anime, and it was Dragon Ball, and it was Gohan running from a dinosaur in the first season.
And we had an international channel, which we actually watched GT.
We watched it in Japanese, and I couldn't read because, like I said, I was 4.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand
the
subtitles.
Older at that point.
We were watching GT. Oh, that's true. But I was still. I was like
Maybe 6.
I was thinking like 9 or something like that.
I don't know.
But I was watching GT and I couldn't keep up with the subs. But it was still
It was worth it.
like there was a time before the internet. I know we're sounding so like dinosaurs right now, but before the internet, there was something, and there still is something so magical about anime. But especially before the internet, it was like, what is this?
Dude, that's Super Saiyan 4 Go Tanks. Go Tanks.
Oh,
Super
I didn't
Go
even
Tanks.
notice. I thought that was a different
3-4
character.
Go Tanks.
And he's an adult.
It looks like
that's
Gogeta.
Super Saiyan 4 adult Gotenks right there. That's
gonna be cool.
crazy.
All right, so
But
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Let's
Probably too long of an episode.
we
but-
wrap this up now. We're gonna read these. This,
Mhm.
and then I just barely got the last Super, so I'm gonna read Dragon Ball Super. Catch up on all the Dragon Ball stuff that we got, and then you come back and we talk.
Say how it holds up.
We talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. That works. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I will catch you later. Peace. Good?
Dokkan tsuiteru dokkan paradise.
Oh my god. Okay. You're gonna blast that water out your
The
nose.
devil is a partider.
Ah.